and I got late. What are you gonna do? What are you going to do? Did you train today? Classic. Yes or no? Gonna be half an hour stream. Drop your questions. Talk to me. Don't leave me alone for half an hour here on a late night. On a whatever date is it? It is on a beautiful Tuesday night. And guys, I have to tell you. Sorry if I am digesting, but I think I ate okay. I went out for dinner with my oldest son class. For the end of the school, we went out for dinner, and I have to tell you, I love living here. I live in Rome now, just outside Rome, and I love the people here. I love the people here. I just like them. It's just nice. I lived up north most of my life, 10 years in the UK, and then the rest of my life on the north. And I've never seen and witnessed a desire to get together like this. Just to hang out. We don't have to go out for dinner at the end of the year. We don't have to do that. Hang out with the teachers and have food together, drink together. We don't have to do it. But here there's a beautiful community. These people are really nice, just nice people that enjoy hanging out together, enjoying meeting new people. And don't get me wrong, bad and good people are going to be everywhere, and they are here too. Nothing changes. But I have to admit that I am super positively impressed with how these people like just enjoy chilling out. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's self-learning from my side. People are just friendly, from the center down of Italy. People are just friendly. They just like to talk to one another, just to meet new people. People are just nice people in general. And we went out for this dinner. And please, guys, like and subscribe. Yeah, 17 is my lucky number. I got 17 people watching it. Please like and subscribe. It's a late night show. Let's go. But yeah, look, I had a great time. But I'm on a diet. I'm dieting to for my 15 weeks cut to shred plan. And it's hard because you're hanging out, people are having pizza, and it's not hard because I want the pizza. Because if I'm honest with you, I really did not feel any desire for anything nasty. I didn't feel desire for the wine, for the beer. I don't drink beer anyway. I don't like beer, but a glass of wine, I really do like it. And I can have my pizza. I can have pizza. But truth to be said is that I didn't have that desire tonight. It felt strong mentally, but I ate outside, and when you eat outside, you don't know how much oil you put on things. You don't know how they season things. You don't really know 100% what you're having, right? Because you're not cooking. Yes, you're not cooking, and tonight I had a little bit of prosciutto crudo. I haven't had the options we were not like in a, how can I say, classic restaurants. We were in a place where you do birthday parties and celebrations and stuff like that. So it's not like I could watch just the menu and pick. But they had like grill menu, meat menu, and I got with that one. And there was some prosciutto crudo, which is like 50 grams, which was acceptable. Then I had some grilled vegetables, which were awesome. I love them. And then I had some arrosticini, which is lamb skewers, tiny lamb skewers. But there was a lot of salt in those things, I can tell you. There was a massive amount of salt in those things. But they were tasty, obviously. And I think I went over because I showed up and I had already had 1,600 calories because I thought I wasn't going to eat, you know. But then, you there, you sitting on the table. What are you going to do? You're going to stay there with your empty plate and just looking at other people eating. Is that what you want to do? Do you know what I'm saying? It's not what I want to do. So you have to compromise a little bit, right? But I'm not really compromising because to me is a weekly calorie count, right? So today I went over, right? Because I was in a situation where I did my calculation. It's an organized chaos, yes. I went over, but I wasn't like I lost control of my thing. So if I'm truly real, I have probably ate 700 to 800 calories, maybe 1,000 calories at dinner, between the little skewers, between the prosciutto crudo and the oil in the grill things, vegetables. Probably I ate 1,000 calories. And that is a lot of calories, and plus my 1,600, that puts me at 2,600 calories, right? And I did not train today because I was really fatigued from last, like 2 days ago session. I'm still very fatigued. And so what am I going to do now? I'm going to kill myself. What am I going to do now? I'm going to hurt myself tomorrow. What am I going to do? Right? Let's talk fact. Let's talk how a professional react to this. Yeah? Now, I'm not going to kill myself, obviously. And I'm not going to do anything funny tomorrow. This is what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to have a normal day. Right? And I'm going to take full advantage of these extra calories that I've had today. And after my breakfast tomorrow, because I'm not going to change my routine tomorrow. I'm not going to change my life because I overate in one dinner, right? I just carry on the way I carried on till now. But tomorrow after my breakfast, I'm going to have a great workout because I'm going to make these calories work for me, right? I'm not going to be the victim of this calories excess. And by the way, 2,600 calories are just my daily requirement. So it's not that I went over my calorie requirements. I just broke even. Yeah. At 2,300 calories, I start losing weight already. 200-300 grams a week already. Not a massive amount. It was a very little deficit. But I still do lose weight at 2,300 calories. So it's not like the end of the world. I didn't have any bread, anything that I can digest. And the prosciutto crudo, I could have avoided it. For sure I could have. But I got carried away by the moment. And I just want to eat with other people. I want to be a good mate. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not drinking. I'm not eating what they eating, which I hate already because it's not nice. You know, when you're in a group of people and you don't eat what everybody else eats in a situation like that. I don't like to be a different guy, you know. But there was another lady that I did that because I wasn't going to eat. That's the way I started. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna bother nobody. It's not ideal, but I'm not gonna eat, okay? Because my plan is bigger. But then a lady said, you know what? I'm having the meat menu, right? Because I am intolerant. I can't have the pizza. And I was like, wow, I'm intolerant too, actually. So the guy said, yeah, I can do it for you as well. And yeah, that's why I ate. But again, the world did not finish right today with that. And tomorrow I'm just gonna continue like a train. But all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make these calories work because I'm gonna go to bed nice and full now. I'm gonna have a breakfast tomorrow. I'm gonna wait about 45 minutes after my breakfast, which it will be very likely some rice cakes with a little bit of olive oil and two boiled eggs. I'll wait 45 minutes. I start drinking my water. I start my hydration, right? First of all, I start my day with a chamomile, yeah? And it changed my life in such a way that I did not believe it was possible. I was a coffee super addict. I still do love coffee. I still do adore the smell of coffee on a Sunday morning. What's better than that, right? But I quit that because it was destroying my stomach, and I replaced it with chamomile, and life changing. I digest everything much better. I go to the toilet very well. It's just amazing. It takes me a little longer to wake up, but no rush. Do you know what I'm saying? You do what you got to. And then I have my rice cakes, and like I said, and 45 minutes after my breakfast, I start my hydration slowly. First few sips, and then I make sure I drink, yeah, my water. And about 1.5 hours after I had my breakfast, I attack the exercises. I attack the weights in an aggressive fashion, which is the only way. Is the only way to attack the weights in aggressive fashion, and I love it. And tomorrow, like I said, I'm gonna take advantage of these calories. I'm gonna make them work for me. I'm gonna make sure I burn them off tomorrow morning. And tomorrow I'm gonna have a normal day, like tonight didn't happen. And actually, I am pretty confident that this meal will shock my metabolism. And only people that diet for years will understand what I'm talking about. This is experience stuff I'm talking about. Will shock my metabolism, and I might have very good results in 2 3 days. Actually, yeah, I might do. So yeah, rest day today. Chilling with the kids was the first day uh, of holidays for my son. He finished his third years of primary school. I'm really proud of my big boy. You know, I'm such a good boy, my son. Hello, Ariamor. What's happening? Hello. Good evening, darling. Or would you like to subscribe to my channel? Could you? Yeah, because I'm streaming. It's midnight here, you know. So let's make it worth it, right? Yeah, if you could like and subscribe, yeah, it's no problem if you can't. Don't worry about nothing. Um, but it's free. You can do it for free. Like you don't pay nothing for subscribing. Thank you. I appreciate you. And if you have any question about training, drop it because I can give you the right answer. Anyway, I had a beautiful dinner with this with a bunch of other parents, yeah, and they all have the same problem, if you can call it a problem. Maybe it's not even a problem, I don't know. They do go to the gym, they do work out, they do put an incredible effort into it. I can tell. They train 3 4 times a week. They do the best they can. Some of them have a trainer. Most of them have a trainer. Uh, but yet they look skinny fat. All of them. All of them. None of them is ripped and shredded. None of them. and I've just been real. Yeah, I don't mean to offend anybody. I've just, you know, guys, sorry about the darkness, but I'm in the woods. Yeah, I live in the woods. If you keep the lights on, animals from all over the place will come. Like insects will fly over me, and I don't feel comfortable. You don't need to see me. You need to hear me. What I was saying is that they all train hard. They all train 3 to 4 times a week. Some of them have a trainer. Some others join classes and they work hard. I mean, the commitment is there. The energy is there. The consistency is there. Everything is there. Why are they not looking like they train? If they tell me they don't train, I would believe it. How could you train 3, 4 times a week and don't see anything? What motivates you? Like, you want to see a little sun, right? You want to have some kind of reward, okay? Why is that? Because training is too easy that it becomes extremely difficult. End of the story, guys. I'm gonna be philosophical tonight with you, but it's true. Training principles, dieting principles are too easy, too easy, too easy, and people overcomplicate them. And doing it, they get completely lost, and they don't get any benefit from training, or very little benefit from training. Yeah. And to be honest with you, because obviously when you talk to people that comes all from the same place pretty much, right? Here I'm talking to people from this area, right? And they have a lot of things in common, right? And first of all, they all, and I can say all because they all the same. What can I do? And I'm not talking about 100 people. I'm talking about 3, 4 people, that I've been talking to. That they tell me they go to the gym because they know I'm a trainer. They ask me advices. I love giving them advices, and they are all underfed, dehydrated, overworked, overstressed, and that's why they can't get anything out of the training. They are severely, all of them, dehydrated. That is a huge factor. You're not going to grow muscle in a dry environment, okay? Muscle development requires hydration, yeah? There is a reason why big dudes, muscular dudes, walk around with a bottle of water in their hands all the time. Yeah, there is a reason. Muscles thrive in an hydrated environment. So that's a really a huge thing, and they're all stubborn in their own way. Some of them tell me, yeah, you know what, Vin, you're right, I don't drink. If I drink half a liter of water a day, it's a lot. And I'm like, wow. I mean, that's very little. Some others tell me, no, I drink. And I spend time with them, and I do not ever see them drinking water, ever. I might spend 4 hours with them. And people don't think, it's my job. I pay attention to the way you sit down. From the way you sit down, I can tell you what's hurting. Do you know what I'm saying? This is my job. You can't lie to me, right? You can't lie to me. If I spend 3 hours with you, you can't lie to me. You can't, right? And yeah, some of them tell me, yeah, I drink 2 liters of water a day. And in the meantime, we met at 5 p.m. We left at 10 p.m. and I never seen them drinking water. Never. If you see me, I got my water and I'm drinking my water. Them, never. 5 hours, never. Never a sip of water. Never. How do you drink your 2 liters, mate? You don't. You're a liar. Or you have a wrong idea of what you drink more than being a liar. And that's also the case because water did that to me. I thought I was drinking 2 liters of water, 2 liters of water, because I was sipping a lot. But sipping is really nothing. You just sip, you don't drink nothing. You just wet your mouth, right? Drinking water is different than sipping. So a lot of people have a misconception of what they do. They don't see it for what it is. And so that's the number one thing. Dehydration is so big here in Italy, it's crazy. English people are way more aware of it. English people drink way more water than Italians. They drink more alcohol as well. But they drink more water. They're more cautious about their water. Italians we're just gangsters. I love Italians, bro. I love them. I mean, I love us. We're just gangsters, bro. We're just gangsters. We don't care about nothing. We don't listen to nobody. We're like stubborn. You know what I'm saying? We're gangsters, Can you tell me anybody that is not aware that you should be drinking water? Everybody knows it. But yet here you see young people that don't give yeah, I know, whatever, gangsters. But at the end of the day, if you want to put muscles on, then that is not something that you can say whatever, right? So yeah, hydration. And the second one is underfed and badly fed. Under and badly, both, which is not always the case. Dali. Ciao, Marta. 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 So, underfed. If you were underfed, badly fed, and dehydrated, you're gonna stay skinny fat. You can eat as little as you want. That little tiny bit of fat is gonna stay there. That little wobbly little belly is gonna stay there. You're not gonna get lean. You're not gonna get shredded. It's not gonna happen. It is not going to happen. To do that, to acquire that shredded look, a lot of boxes gotta be ticked, and nutrition is 90% of it. So if you're underfed, but also not everything that you eat is nutritious, but you also eat garbage, then it's terrible. So then training, especially if you do high intensity training 3-4 times a week, so you're really, really working hard. You're not recovering enough. You overworked as well. then a spiral of negativity will start happening where your body will just not react, go into that survival mode where nothing really happened. Nothing really happened. Because you're not giving the body the rest to do what it's supposed to do, the nutrients to do what it's supposed to do. So you know what? We're not going to do anything. And so yeah, I talked to a man today, and it's like, oh, I'm eating nothing. I'm eating very little. I'm eating very, very little. And I said, right, you look like it looked not very good to me. I mean, I could tell from a distance that he was dehydrated badly, and from the look in his eyes, I mean, something is missing. And he laid down his diet, not supplementation of any kind. I said to him, if you take a blood test tomorrow, your doctor will tell you off, right? You probably have so many deficiencies because you're eating very little, you're eating crap, you're not taking any supplements, you're overworking, you're killing yourself. No wonder. No wonder. So to change the diet upside down, obviously, turn it upside down, the diet, reduce the training, increase the rest. And you're like, Vin, are you telling me that this man training less, eating more, sleeping more will actually get more shredded? Are you sure of what you're saying? And I'm like, yes, I am. Yes, I am. I mean, 100%, 100%, 100. If you switch, increase the calorie intake, but only nutritious stuff, no garbage, zero garbage. I can be tolerant on the training, yeah, I can be, right? Because training is just 10% of the thing, right? It's just 10%. I can give you 1% over 10%, I don't mind. But food and dieting is 90%. So I can't be tolerant on anything. So only 100% nutrients food, right? Pre and post workout, crucial, crucial, crucial. And I am shocked because this man trains with a trainer. Eat terrible, undereat, doesn't do pre-meal workout, pre-workout meal or post-workout meal. He didn't even know what it was. I told him, what's your pre-workout meal? And he was like, what? And I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you on about? Who are you training with? I didn't say because it's rude and it's not in my style. I kept extremely respectful because it's none of my business what people do. This is me talking out loud, thinking out loud with you guys, you know. But this is what I was thinking. I was like, how is it possible? Hey, how can somebody train you 3 times a week and don't find out the first one, you're not looking any better? I mean, you don't have to be super a genius, yeah, to see if nothing has happened to somebody, right? A little should happen, right? Every single person that I've met today that I have not seen for some time, they all told me, Vin, you look bigger. And I tell them, I lost 6.5 kg in a week. Are you sure? They touch my arms, they touch my shoulders, and like, are you sure? Yes, I lost 6.5 kg and I look bigger. Yeah.
Yeah, it's my job. This is what I do. To myself, to people. That's what I do. I'm a pro at this. So I said to him, look at this. Check this out. Okay, eliminate the garbage, right? Eliminate the garbage. Focus on pre and post, right? The days you train, you have two super important meals that you have to take care of. The rest is background noise. One is the pre-workout and the after one, and the second one is the post-workout. The rest you'll see later. But you gotta have those two meals broken down for your needs, right? Because that is where your gains are gonna come from, right? Oh my God, I'm like, yeah. And drink the water. Drink the water. Drink water. Okay? Get it to 2 liters, 2.5 liters, and see how it goes, right? And I'm telling you, I am confident. I am confident that with these two little tips that I gave him, right, pre and post workouts, and the hydration, I I didn't even say anything about training methods, what to do, what to lift, how to lift. I'm not even bothered. If we don't have the diet bit down to the science, I don't even want to talk about training. I don't even want to know about training. First you gotta get that right. I'm telling you, already with these 2, 3 tips, very simple, but you don't know until you know in life, yeah? I'm telling you that I am confident that I might see him in a month time with a different body. Confident. I would not be shocked if it was the case. And I'm actually, I'm pretty sure it will translate like that. It will happen. So, yeah. Guys, you gotta know. And when I say it's extremely easy, obviously it's a bit, I understand that it's easy when you know it. But there is a logic. There is a logic line that connect fitness and all these its different areas. So it's logic based. A lot of the fitness principles are logic based. So if you use your logic and your common sense, on most cases you might end up doing the right thing. Just with logic and common sense in fitness and dieting as well. Common sense. But anyway, guys, half an hour done. I'm going to bed, right? Sorry for the late show. You can't even see me. I wish you a good night, all right? And take care. Bye bye. Ciao, ciao.